Thank you for joining me for this segment of my YouTube channel. I'm Grace Kariuki, and I always enjoy having a chat with you. We've been talking about depression, and I want to mention something for parents to be aware. When your children go to secondary school, we do know that bullying is a real thing, and your child may come home and say, I don't want to go back to that school, and they are crying, they really don't want to go back. You need to kind of look deeper and ask what happened, and it is important for you to take it seriously. The bullying can be one of the triggers to depression for young people, especially the adolescents. Now, I also want to say that personality traits can also be a trigger. You know, if you are the introverted types and you go into a life transition, you've broken up with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or you've lost a job, or somebody at work is bullying you, or children, you're having just stressful moments with the children, because of your need to be alone, to isolate yourself and to think too deeply about things. You overthink things and you make meanings out of things. You will probably end up depressed. And it's good for you to understand yourself, so that when you begin to feel that you don't want to be around people, you are irritated, you are shouting at the kids for no reason, you are acting angry towards people, then you need to talk to a therapist and get her to explore with you whether you are dealing with depression. Depression is treatable. The problem is we wait until it's too late, because we are afraid to be stigmatized, or we are in denial. So it's good to check so that you can catch it before it gets too late. So let's talk a little bit about how men and women exhibit depression. And I will just mention a couple of things. For women cry more. So they are sad, they are crying, they ruminate on the issue too much. Somebody keeps talking about the sadness, they keep talking about the anger they feel, or they keep talking about how other people are treating them wrong. And so women do that, and so we will see, or we will be able to pick that they are not well, they are not happy, they are sad, they are angry. Men, on the other hand, they tend to be more angry. So when a man is angry, we may not see it as depression, but it could be depression, because that's the way they express. They are not happy. And so, because men are not like women, they will not cry. They will probably be more aggressive than women are. And so and especially when a man begins to drink too much, when they begin to isolate too much, and they are too irritable, they don't want to be talked and asked what is wrong. We need to be careful so that we kind of figure out whether they are going through depression. Now, when you have a spouse who is dealing with depression, usually you, as the spouse who is well, one of the things that you deal with is helplessness, because you don't know how to help them. First of all, you don't even know whether it's depression, because especially if it's a man, and every time you talk to him, he's irritated, he throws things, or he's aggressive towards you. You don't know that it's a depression. You may not be able to know why he's acting that way. So number one, if you are going to support your spouse, then you need to educate yourself about the symptoms of depression, what depression looks like, so that you can, especially when you have this person having a lot of mood swings. Sometimes when he's home, he looks out of it, he's angry, he doesn't want to talk to you. But when he's with his friends, he looks happier. You need to kind of understand, what is depression, how does it look like, so that you arm yourself with the information. Number two, that is not the time to be criticizing and putting a person down. People with depression, they are already feeling awful, they are already feeling bad, they are already feeling down. So if you begin to use language that is criticizing, that is cutting them down, that is abusive, then you just kind of dig the hole deeper. The best way to deal with a person with depression is to be able to be supportive, to say, I notice that you don't look very happy. I'm here, I would like to support you. Do you know a way that I can be there for you? What can I do? Try not to give solutions. Let them talk through what they are feeling, and then maybe together you can come up with a solution. The other thing you can do is to make the home a conducive place, the environment at the home a conducive place for the person to feel supported and to feel that they can be able to get out of this. So what can you do at the home? People with depression, they don't want to eat well. They don't eat well. They don't sleep well. They don't want to go out. So create for your family times when you have times when you go out with the person and as a family, and make them feel relevant. Also, make sure that you come up with plans for going out for walks and stress management, going to church, insisting that they join in the cooking of the meals or planning the meals. Let them feel that they are important, because at that point when somebody is depressed, they really do feel worthless. And those are just some of the tips that you can use. But please arm yourself with information. We are living in the information age. There is no reason why you wouldn't know how to support your spouse. Until I talk to you next time, thank you for your time and God bless.